Good morning. We are here with Phil Blair. I know he's a character, Phil. I'm sorry.
What? I wonder what he found himself.
I don't know. I guess you have to stay tuned for that. But we're talking about a good job source for people that is often actually overlooked, and it's not being called or considered real jobs, and it's through the staffing industry. So you're here to explain, Phil Blair, Executive Officer from Manpower San Diego, to talk about what these jobs are and why they're often overlooked.
Well, people don't think of temporary help as real jobs, and the industry has changed so much in the last 10 or 15 years that I really want applicants to think seriously about the industry. Now, of course, I'm biased toward one company, but there are 100 competitors here in town. 42% of temporary jobs turn into permanent jobs. So you have almost a 50-50 chance of finding a permanent job through staffing.
Now, why do you think people are negative about it?
Well, I think in the old days they thought of them as 4-hour jobs and unloading truck and all of them blue collar. Most of our business is engineers and programmers and white collar business. So it has evolved a lot as companies depend on our industry to fill their job openings.
You mentioned some of those jobs. What other jobs are through staffing industries that you're seeing?
Well, it's just about everything. The medical, healthcare, there are niches that staffing firms fall into. So depending on what kind of work you're looking for, go to that company or that and find that little niche. The other thing it does a great job is we've always talked about if you've been out of work for a while, whatever that is, it fills in your resume. You have been working, right? And you're out and you're meeting people and you're networking, and it keeps you energized and it keeps cash flow coming in, which is very important. Most assignments now are 3 months to 6 months, so these 4-hour things really have gone away.
Sure. Now, who are good candidates for that?
Anybody. It can be a very first job, but they have to hit the ground running. It's not a training situation. When companies call us to fill openings, they want people with experience.
Got it.
So you may have to start on the lower end and build experience. There are a lot of temporaries we have that work permanently as temporaries, but they pick assignments that they enjoy or very near their home, and they can be selective because they do a very good job.
Wow. And as far as you said it, jobs lasting more than those 4 hours, 6 months at times.
Right. We have temporary help, the jobs that have gone on for years. The typical permanent job in America is slightly over 3 years. So we have temporary assignments that go longer than that.
Wow. Wow. All right. Also, you're saying that you know of some of these jobs out there on the market. In fact, 80 of them?
Well, we do. KUSI viewers will be the first to hear about this before we publicize it. We just got an order on Friday for 80 people for an incoming call center. Now, Mother's Day is coming up, so I can't tell you the name of the company, but it's related to Mother's Day. It's a very positive, upbeat work environment, and it's taking orders. The job is 6 to 8 weeks. It pays $10 an hour, and they do hire perm from this group. So if you've had any kind of customer service experience, you don't have to have call center experience, but we do want people with customer service, so they're bubbly on the phone because the people are very excited about what they're ordering. So it's a fun assignment for people who are out of work to work 6 to 8 weeks and earn some money and some good experience.
Beautiful. Where do you get that info?
The phone number is up on the screen. Call that number. But do it today because we're going to start publicizing it and other people will hear about it. But KUSI viewers get to hear it first.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Phil Blair from Manpower. Happy to have you here. All right.
Thank you.